In distant realms where there's spirits, peaceful creatures as well as non-peaceful creatures, there's children with capes who can fly. That sounds familiar? Well, you probably know Sky, Children of the Light. And though I wish I was able to fly, I can not. What I can do though is make myself a similar cape, because I just had the spontaneous idea. No bigger thoughts. Appreciate my outfit really quick. I tried to match it to the game, but it's April. And yes, that is real sunlight that is hitting my set. It is quite warm. I'm so excited to finally unpack the fabrics that I ordered. Well, I already unpacked these two, but there's something I haven't showed you yet. Among these beautiful, glittery, stunning fabrics, I also bought this, like a huge squishy thing, which I'm probably going to use as filler material. I'm saying probably because I have no idea how it behaves yet, or if it is a good idea. I'm gonna try to link the fabrics in the description. Just mind that it's a German website. Okay. Oh, I'm so getting electrocuted here. Yeah, it's 2 meters times 150 centimeters, I think. It's definitely enough, but I have no idea how to approach this. Yes, what I'm seeing on camera right now is exactly how the capes fall. That's exactly what I was worrying about when I was ordering this, because it's kind of see-through and also very light. It falls like this, which is not nearly enough volume. Additionally, I have something I have not showed before. I wanted to present it to you. I don't know how to describe the smell, but it's not that bad. The fake leather smelled way worse. I don't know if you know what that is. Oh god, but this is reflective fabric. I believe it's the exact same material that you can find on warning vests. And if light is hitting it at a certain angle, it reflects very strongly. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts right away. I have no idea how to straighten this. I don't know if you can iron it. This is gonna be an interesting project. Oh my god. This is statically loading me up. And I have no idea if I can sew through it. Ugh. And before I do anything with it, let me show you my plans that I haven't brought to paper yet. Well, all right. So yeah, I have a new baby, that being my new Sony camera. And I have to say goodbye to my first baby. It has served me for 9 years and it is not even officially a video camera. I'm still gonna keep it though, it's a good camera. But now back to the project. This is the short side of the fabric. I forgot how long my table is. Approximately 150 centimeters, which is perfect because I already measured my arms. I kind of want the cape to go to here, where the green part ends, and that is exactly 70 centimeters. Since I do need a hole for my neck, I can perfectly part it into 70 centimeters, 10 centimeters, 70 centimeters. Okay, 70 centimeters. Okay, this part is 14 centimeters for some reason. Oh god, I completely forgot that I wanted to show you sketches. I wanted to do sketches. My plan is to make the cape a full circle, because then you can just drape it around yourself. It's gonna be like 70 centimeters in the front as well, so I'm gonna cut up to here. No, I just painted on my table, but it's okay. 70, 70, and 70. Yeah, this should kind of be it. This is the line I'm gonna cut, roughly. And there's the hole. The design I thought of that you haven't seen yet doesn't have to be perfect. However, I want the back to be longer. I want the back to... Yeah, let me first cut out a square. So what I want to do is a cape that fits my vibe. And I happen to love water and the sea. So what I was thinking of was some kind of wavy cape. Blue, of course. You've already seen the material. It's kind of supposed to look like waves on the beach. For example, like this. And then there's little stars on the back to show how many wings you have. This part here is gonna be blue. And then the foam of the waves is gonna be white. And yeah, I'm kind of gonna try to freestyle waves into the edges of the cape. Because right now it looks square, like it is a square. With a hole inside that's kind of too big. I was worried that I'd make it too big, just like last time, and I did make it too big. Anyway, this is what it looks like when I'm wearing it. It's literally a square. And if you fluff it up, it actually looks cute. This is just filler material, but it has the perfect physics for this project. Okay, let me cut the edges. This is truly a full circle moment. I know that's not the meaning of the saying, but I wanted to say. I think that a full circle might be a bit too much because the material is so stiff. It's like overlapping. But do we want that or not? I'm thinking of maybe cutting off a little bit. Like maybe about this much. I think I can do nothing wrong. Yeah, I'm just freestyling. It's still overlapping, kind of, but I'm not gonna cut off more. Look at this! I can do the crab emote. Now, this is only the inside of the cape, and this fabric is giving me a bit of wow! You can finally see the reflecting effect. Oh, this has so much potential. But I do worry about this fabric because not only is the texture kind of a bit too stiff, but also it's not wide enough. Yeah, I thought so. See how the edges are not covered? What I was thinking, I'm somehow gonna split this fabric to layer it on top. You know, I used to be scared of doing projects like this because I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'd rather try to do it than not do it at all. Okay, the blue fabric is not the problem. I'm gonna figure something out. This is going to work. Quarter, quarter, half. I cannot pronounce quarter. Well, so I might have already... I made some progress. I already sewed the front. The back is still missing the fabric, but yeah, it actually worked quite well. Since the reflective fabric is pretty dense and thick, I used a needle and thread. And I'm gonna continue with the back. Only problem being, since I haven't measured it correctly, I now have to deal with this. And even worse, this. There are some gaps. I mean, I do have enough scraps to fill them with, but yeah, it's not the most pretty solution. This already took me about 2 to 3 hours. I don't really know. This is probably gonna take even longer. I'll be back soon. Funny enough, I did not need more pieces of fabric because I kind of just aligned it in the middle and then cut off the excess, which is okay because the length is only slightly decreased. And maybe I will add something later. Now, I did about 2 hours of sewing, I have no idea, but it is finally completely coated from the inside. Look at this. It sounds like a rainproof jacket and it seems like it fits perfectly. Yeah. It seems like it fits perfectly. I think it doesn't even matter if I measured it correctly or not, because since it's a bit longer in the back is more heavy. And if I arrange it in a way it's supposed to sit on my shoulders, it will just slide off. Let alone trying to open the cape, it will just fall down. Whatever light I put in front of the camera, behind the camera, will be reflected. And I think that's actually pretty cool. Now, I obviously need something to hold it in place. I actually had to buy some more thread earlier. At 4 p.m, not a good time to go shopping. I also bought safety pins. But I don't like the idea of arranging safety pins every time I put the cape on. The only other option that I could think of was some suspender-like contraption. I don't know yet. It's just that I have to think of something before I add the top layer, because the stitches just like here will show on top, and yeah, I'm just gonna try something out. Wish me luck. I'm a genius. Sometimes sewing magnets. Amazing. I remembered last minute that I have them. I could have sewed them into the fabric, but that would have made them a bit weaker. So you can see them from the inside, but that's not a problem because you don't see the inside anyway. And now I can just put the magnet here and then adjust it the way I want and put another magnet under my shirt. And that's it. Maybe I'm gonna add more. It's definitely not the best solution because I can feel the cape dragging down in the back, but honestly right now it's enough. And now I can finally cover it. This time I'm gonna get rid of the carpet because last time I accidentally sewed the carpet into the fabric, which is not something I want, obviously. And also I need the fabric to evenly spread over the whole thing. It's kind of sad to think that I'm gonna cut this apart now, but that's what I bought it for. Violin, go away. Oh yeah, and of course I'm gonna sew it on top without any proper technique, because that's just how I do things here. And you have to deal with it. Or you can turn off the video. Let's start sewing. I'm always thinking about how much of the sewing process I should show, or if I should show it, because this is it in real time. Oh, my back hurts. I lost track of time. This is the finished result. Ugh. Fun fact, it is even more heavy. The magnets don't really fulfill their purpose anymore. Only a little bit. But instead of worrying about that, I'm gonna take a moment to appreciate what I have created. It is literally the most beautiful fabric I've ever worked with. I honestly didn't mind looking at it for hours. Just look at it. This is the base. The base is finished. But of course it's not gonna stay plain. There is at least something I have to add, which is the stars in the back. I decided to add them next because they're kind of the main thing on a cape like this, and then kind of design further details around that. Oh, and by the way, there's different kinds of stars, but there is a standard design which I'm gonna be using because it kind of feels more official. Yeah. Question: what material do you think I'm gonna make them out of? 3, 2, 1. Hot glue. Just joking. Reflective fabric. The stars are glowing, and that's the main reason why I initially thought of reflective fabric. Let's go! Cutting out the stars was actually pretty relaxing. What was not relaxing was trying to sew them onto the cake, because it now has a lot of layers and it did not look good because the stars kept warping. I do, however, have fabric glue, which is, it works. And now we do have the signature look of every sky cape, and I tested it out with the flash of my phone. Here it is. Look at that glowing effect. It doesn't really work with the soft boxes I have here because the light is too scattered and weak. Yeah, I have to figure out how to film it. But you might have noticed that the edges are in fact glowing, which is not supposed to be, and the design of the cape is not finished yet. That's where this fabric comes in, and it arrived with a little manufacturing mistake, which doesn't matter because I'm gonna cut this apart. My plan is to cover all the edges with this fabric, kind of, and I have to figure out how, because the waves here are not fun to sew around. I'm gonna figure it out, as always. So as you can see, I added double layers as well as some string to kind of give it more texture. It looks great. Now I can turn on my flash, my phone flash. Look at this. The effect is actually a lot stronger than I was hoping for. Like, it's better. Like, I'm positively surprised. Just look at this. It's basically finished, except for maybe some little details. I kind of don't like how thick this is, but if I were to cut it off, I had to cut it off from below because it's sewed to the top. And also there's some unclean edges up here, but when I have fixed that, it's finished. And then there's the edges here. They're unsealed, but I like the look. One last thing. I have to show you my setup. I have to film this with my iPad, but this is the setup. Yeah, it kind of works. Let me turn off the flash. Oh my god. I did not think that I would finish the cape that quickly. And I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna fix the flaws and then we'll have a final result. So I fixed the edges and I also attached some of the ends to the fabric below, so the outer layer cannot flip in ways it shouldn't. And that's it. That was rather unsuccessful. I have my own sky cape, and here are some final results. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was entertaining. It was pretty peaceful for me, to be honest, because I just spent all the time hand sewing. And that was the only thing I was doing. Yeah, I might even wear this to a convention. in winter, but that'll be in a lot of months. So thank you for watching for now. Have a nice day, evening or night, and bye!